Yo guys, it's Alfred. Welcome back to another video where today we are back here on NBA 2K26 for one of the last snipe filter videos of the year. We have a new pack drop today, the final pack drop of the year that is going to be new. Zach Edey, Draymond Green, Evan Mobley, J.R. Smith, and I'm blanking out the final one, and Tony Kukoc that could play point guard. So of course we need a new filter, so let's get into it. First filter, 100 overall cheapest. The cheapest 100 overall right now, I just checked, is 13,000. So, oh wait, what the? That was a snipe. Still up. I mean, okay, yeah, a snipe on the video, sure. So yeah, the cheapest though is like 13,000, like maybe a little higher now. Looks like it's a little higher now, but yeah, cheapest 13.95. So you can go like 12K, maybe even like 11.5 if you want to, and snipe whatever pops up. Or of course you can snipe on 13.95, looking for, you know, the more expensive goats to pop up, maybe like, you know, Cooper Flag, Zach Edey, stuff like that. And some other 100 overalls that go for a lot. Centers go for a lot as well. So if you see a center, you can probably think, I'll probably throw that, you know what, I'll probably throw that Bradley Beal up for a snipe on stream, maybe. We'll see, but yeah, that's that filter. You can also go 100 overall center, because the centers go for a lot more. So the cheapest center right now is around 25,400. So for this, you can go like 22K and snipe anything that pops up. Or of course, you could scroll on the Joakim Noah and look for more of the expensive centers in the game for 100 overall. It's going to be a good filter. Again, centers go for a lot more. So you could also see these on 100 overall cheapest. So if you see them on 100 overall cheapest, buy them, flip them back for what they sell for, and you'll be making a lot of MT doing that. The next filter, invincible cheapest. The cheapest invincible right now is like 48K. I think I checked, and it was like 48K. Maybe a little less. Yeah, a little less. 41,000 actually. So you can lower your buy now to like 35K, snipe anything that pops up, or of course, you can scroll on the Paul of Reason, look for, you know, more expensive invincibles, Greg Oden, you know, Jalen Williams, Franz Wagner, to name a few that go for a little more, like, that can go for a little more than the normal buy now price. And of course, you know, like Victor Wembanyama, Zach Edey, you know, all those guys, like AK-47 and, you know, stuff like that. Like, you can get a lot of them. So definitely, you know, some good ones there. Also, you can go invincible center, minimum 500. Only problem is that, you know, it is a little, you know, there are a good amount of centers that are buy nows, but if you can buy one of these out, maybe and enable it out, you could be in a good spot. But of course, another filter is invincible max bid 500, minimum 500. On this filter, you can see any invincible in the game as long as it is thrown up with a max bid of 500 MT. You can see any invincible in the game. You can see budget snipes on here. You can see big snipes on here. You can see anything on here. So it's definitely a good filter. Again, it's probably not the most consistent filter ever, but it definitely is going to be a good filter to use to make a little bit of MT, especially if you can snipe a good invincible for this amount of MT. Next filter, GOAT cheapest. We are at that point where GOAT cheapest is a filter. The cheapest GOAT I just checked was like 48K, I think. Right, like 48K. Yeah, 48K for Bob Cousy. So you could go on like 42,000, snipe anything that pops up, or of course scroll on 48K. There are a lot of goats that still go for above 100K or 100K straight. There are a lot of goats in the game that still go for a lot. You could see any goat in the game on here. So if you see somebody like LeBron, Larry Bird, Giannis, Victor Wembanyama, Zach Edey, any of those, pick them up as fast as you can. You're going to be making a lot of profit if you can get one of them for this price. Of course, some other filters that I went over that I'll go over pretty quickly here. GOAT Center 500. On here, you could see minimum 500. On here, you could see Victor Wembanyama, Sean Bradley, Zach Edey, and a bunch of others that I'm not going to name here because I forgot their names. I don't know why, but yeah, power forward is another one. You could use Bobo, Giannis, and all those guys for minimum 500. You could also use GOAT Southwest. Again, I went over this in a previous video, but I can go over it real quick. GOAT Southwest, because you could see, you know, the Spurs players. You could see Yao Ming. You could see Ralph Sampson. You could see a lot of good snipes on here, and the Mavs players as well. And then also GOAT Mavericks. could be a good filter because Go Mavericks has just Cooper Flag, Luka Doncic, and Dirk Nowitzki, which are all snipes as of right now. So definitely a good filter to try. And of course, the last filter for all of you people who have it, Go Enabled. Of course, obviously, Go Enabled takes a lot of MT to get, and it takes a bit of a it takes a bit of a stress to actually get it to work. But if you can get it to work and you can get like good pop-ups, this is a great filter in the game. You could see any expensive Go on it. Again, I made a video a few weeks ago, or like a week ago, maybe a couple days ago, going over how to use the filter. So if you want to go back to that, you can. But that's going to be it for me, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We're in the final stretch here. We got a lot of streams coming and a lot of things like that, so I hope you guys will be there for them. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, hit the like button, hit that sub button, hit that little bell if you never want to miss another upload, and I will see you guys in the next upload or stream. Peace out.